2020, what a year to decide to travel the world.
It goes around the world just la 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 la. It's all around the world just la 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 la.
G'day, greetings from down under. I hope you are well wherever you are self-isolating or quarantining. Just thought I'd go for a little walk and talk. I wasn't going to do a travel vlog, sorry, Aussie wave there, have a few of those, a few flies around. I wasn't going to do a travel vlog because I didn't really think there'd be much to say, but 2020 has sort of upped the ante, and yeah, I just thought I'd ramble on for a little bit about what I may or may not do now. I haven't got a clue actually, so maybe you'll know and you can tell me. I swallowed a fly. I don't know why I swallowed a fly, but I did. So anyway, that shall not prevent me from bringing you the highest quality vlog content, let me tell you. So I thought I'd just maybe document this this very weird time in everyone's life, and particularly from my perspective as I'm on the other side of the world and possibly locked into the country. And you know, it'd be fun to look back on in a few weeks or months or years and think about the time when we couldn't wipe our asses or shop for food or couldn't leave the house. What fun it will be. I must apologise as well. Obviously it's a bit windy here, and my crew, my lighting, my hair and makeup, you know, they couldn't be here, they're all quarantining, so you'll just have to accept me as I am. Actually, before I ramble on, I would just say, I realise how absolutely lucky I am. I don't have a care in the world. I have a few logistical obstacles to overcome in the next few weeks, but you know, I'm not a healthcare worker, I don't work at a supermarket, I don't have COVID-19, I haven't got a load of brats at home that I'm having to homeschool, I'm not elderly. Watch it. So I don't really have anything to worry about. So just to fill you in, if you don't know, last year on turning 40, I decided to give up having a place to live and a job and to throw caution to the wind. And I thought, oh yeah, 2020, let's see what the world has in store for me. Let's travel. I think that fly is still stuck in there, and I haven't got any water, so anyway, fine. Might need all the protein we can get in these difficult times. No, I didn't have to cough it up. So yeah, 2020, decided I would go travelling. Vague plan, go to Australia in January, work back to Europe from there. Perfect. And in fact, I've actually had a very good first 2.5 months. Pretty good until about a week ago, and it still is good. It's just a little bit uncertain as to what will happen next. So I arrived in Sydney on the 10th of January. Love Sydney anyway, love it even more now. Spent a month there, just sort of like living like a good Sydney-sider, going to the beach, enjoying the city. And then what did I do? Then I went to the Rock. I went out to Uluru, magnificent red centre of Australia, really enjoyed that. From there I flew up to Brisbane, saw some friends. I went to Cairns and the Great Barrier Reef and Palm Cove, beautiful places. Went down to the Gold Coast, and then I flew to Adelaide, had a few days in Adelaide, had an experience at the Adelaide Fringe, which was great. And then at the start of this month I came to Melbourne and stayed with my friends Mops and Rich just in Geelong, which is about an hour from Melbourne. And then 2 weeks ago I came here to Ararat, where I am now. As you can see, beautiful. The plan was this weekend we were going to go to Tasmania and have a couple of nice days there, have a little look round, and then I was going to go back to Geelong before going off to New Zealand on the 2nd of April. Now, I knew a couple of days ago that New Zealand would be off the cards because Virgin Australia have cancelled their international flights, and that's who I was due to fly with, so they haven't written to tell me, but that's how I knew it wouldn't be happening. And then of course yesterday Jacinda, along with ScoMo, decided to bring the shutter down on their countries and lock the borders to international visitors, so couldn't go if I wanted to anyway, so that's fine. Jesus, the flies. So I thought the best thing to do is probably sit it out here. So I don't really want to join the scramble for flights to go home back to the UK. Well, I don't really have a home there at the moment anyway, because my stuff's all in storage. you know, I don't have to be anywhere. The only thing that I'm slightly concerned about is about the validity of my visa, because that does expire on the 10th of April. And by that point I was due to be in New Zealand anyway, but if I end up overstaying it, what happens then? I don't know. No one can really tell me. I think it'd be pretty reckless to try and travel halfway around the world at the moment. So I may as well stay put, but no one can really tell me that, and hopefully it's such unprecedented circumstances that, you know, it's not going to be a problem if I've overstayed by a couple of weeks, the odd month, who knows. I was also thinking maybe, I'm not sure if it's changed, but Fiji didn't seem to have any restrictions, so I could nip over to Fiji if they're still letting people in, and I could, you know, the worst places to be quarantined than Fiji. So anyway, wait to see. So I'm going to have my birthday first, and then the week that I was supposed to travel, I'll sort it all out then, and who knows what will be going on in the world at that point. So yeah, not too bad a place to sit it out. Joyce and Mops and Richard have all said that I can stay as long as I need to. Now, if we get to November and I'm still here, that'll be interesting. They may regret what they say then. Obviously, a lot of things being cancelled, quite understandably. Very upset that Parkrun has been cancelled, because that's been my little new favourite thing to do on a Saturday morning. So hopefully it won't be cancelled for too long, but who knows? Of course, I could just go and do a 5k run whenever I want, but it's quite nice to go around to the different ones and meet people and do that and get a bit fitter. Obviously, devastated that Eurovision won't be going ahead. The only solace we can find is that this didn't happen last year and Spice World 2019 had to be cancelled. So small mercies, people, small mercies. My friend Kevin, hi Kevin, he said that he is going to try and avoid talking about the C word and the pandemic, because it's just too depressing and miserable, and that's probably a wise move, so I might join on that if I can. So I think that's it from me. Hope you've enjoyed the walk with me. Hopefully I've closed the activity ring on my watch as well whilst doing it, so it's a win-win situation all round. Who knows where I will film my video next? Maybe from being incarcerated inside Christmas Island for overstaying my welcome, or in Fiji. Maybe I'll get to New Zealand, I hope so. Maybe I'll get to Taiwan. So stay safe, peeps. Bye.